Do you think Beth's coming across as a tiny bit arrogant?
It's possible. You should never assume you know what the audience are thinking. Because if you do that, they pick up on that and they think, I wasn't thinking that. And now they're thinking, how did she know that I wasn't thinking what I wasn't thinking?
And how do I know that she isn't thinking that I'm not thinking?
And it just keeps going. It reaches a sort of a tipping point, doesn't it? And that tipping point ends in
a tip.
In a rubbish tip.
Yeah, and you don't want your comedy career ending before it's starting in a rubbish tip or a recycling centre, as they're known now.
Yes. You have to register for those, don't you? You have to book in advance with your number plate.
You do, and then where would you put it anyway? It's not asbestos, is it?
Some things you can't recycle.
Anyway, let's be positive for Beth.
Okay.
Beth, I mean, helpful so far.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Good. Excellent. How do you feel when you're on stage?
Depends how the gig is going.
So not good then.
Well, you need to fix that. You need to feel better on stage, I would say.
What do you suggest?
Well, we are suggesting now. And
You feel better.
That's a good suggestion. Feel better.
Yeah.
That's what Charlie's saying.
I worry that it's falling on deaf ears, though. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and, I'll be honest with you, I don't feel good. I wake up in the morning and I don't feel good.
Know that.
But then I think to myself, feel better. Sometimes I go on stage and I don't feel good and I think to myself, feel better. And then the laughter roars and it washes over me and I do feel better. So maybe you could try something like that.
And one day the laughter will wash over you.
Like a wave.
Tsunami.
No, not like a tsunami, like a wave.
There's a lot of death in tsunami, isn't there? A lot of death in...
You've got to keep the wave to the right sort of scale. More than about a metre. You wouldn't want more than that, would you? Do you think?
I'd say so, because more than a metre and people start to panic, don't they? They'd evacuate the beach, wouldn't they? And you don't want that.
They would. The red flag would go up, and that's not. And there's no longer comedy in that.
Right. Okay. Well, should we have another then?
Yes, please.
Very polite.
Oh, it's politeness is essential.
You've been practicing that, I can tell.
Could you tell?
I could, yes. Yeah.
Good.
Right. Please. It feels good, doesn't it? To say it like that. Please. One more joke, please.
Please. Sounding odder now.
I went to uni and I studied history and German, which lots of people tell me is ironic because with my blonde hair and blue eyes, it's true. He would have loved me.
He. Capital H. The big H. Hitler.
Oh, Hitler.
Hitler, yes, that's who she's talking about.
Oh, I see.
You didn't pick up on that.
I didn't pick up on that, no.
Who did you think she was talking about?
I thought she was talking about Benedict Cumberbatch.
I could be wrong.
No, not Benedict. No.
It was Hitler.
Yeah.
Does that come across as slightly arrogant again? I mean, Hitler had a lot on his plate. I doubt he'd have been that bothered.
Would he have had time for you? You fancy yourself as an Eva Braun?
No.
Eva Braun. Eva Braun. You studied German. Is it Eva Braun or Eva Braun?
Probably Brown.
Brown.
Okay. brown, blue eyes. Is there anything there? Blonde hair, brown eyes.
Brown eyes, blue hair.
Ah,
yes.
Now that's
Switch it.
lovely.
This is why you have to play with it, don't you? You do your joke. We'll call it a joke. You do a joke, and then you twist it. You twist it around, and then you find something else. Do you see?
Yeah.
You should jot that down because Charlie's.
Have you got a pen?
No, I can. It's fine.
I'll do it for you.
So what Charlie's done there is he's taken your lovely little kernel of a joke, slightly pedestrian, and he's transformed it. So now you've got, there she is, Eva Braun with her blue hair and blonde eyes, and you've got something special there now. I think. Do you want to run that again for us, Beth?
Let's see how it sounds.
Okay. I studied history and German at university.
Pause there. What if you weren't studying those things? Because we've changed the second half of it. I'm now worried that the first half of it is going to have less meaning. Let's have you studying something else. We've changed the sort of hair colours. What if you were a sort of hair person?
Is that what they're called, hair person? Is it barber? A barber.
Yes. You
Hair
studied
barber.
barbarism.
Because in some ways Hitler was quite barbaric, in some. I mean, I don't want to be hard on him, but
No.
he has his critics, doesn't he?
Who does? I went to uni. I studied barbarism. Eva Braun, blonde hair, blue hair, blonde eyes. Roll it. Let's do it. Go.
I went to university and...
What if you didn't go to university?
Now.
What if you went to Dresden? Try it with Dresden.
Stick with the Germany.
Yeah, just quick idea.
Of course, Dresden, that has all kinds of connotations
Perhaps
as well.
not Dresden.
No, I wasn't.
You stick with
against
Dresden?
it, but if we could work those in somehow.
Would that not make people sad?
Well, tragedy plus time equals comedy, doesn't it? In the case of the Dresden firebombing, I'd say most people would agree with that. Well, give it a go.
I was at the Dresden firebombing and I studied barbarism, which lots of people tell me is ironic because with my blue hair and blonde eyes, it's true, he would have loved me.
There's bits in there that really pop. There's bits that don't. Which bits?
You're right.
It was the ironic bit that didn't pop for me.
I'm missing Eva Braun as well.
Drop the irony, replace it with Eva Braun, and maybe cut off the end bit as well.
Okay.
And then yes.
That's good. That's good.
I
You're doing terribly well, by the way.
Thank you.
What was her name again?
Beth.
Beth. Yeah, very well.
Bethan. Bidog.
I was at the Dresden firebombing, and I studied barbarism, and Eva Braun was there, and with my blue hair and blonde eyes, that was it.
Lovely. I love it that Eva Braun is there. That's lovely.
Right. Well, I think that's a job well done. How do you feel about that? All right. Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
I'll have to find a place for it.
At the start, I would say. First thing.
You think?
Yes.
Okay.
On the stage with the audience. Beth.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Do you think just say Beth? You could go on the stage and say Beth.
Beth, death.
Ooh. Where's that come from? Stage name.
Stage Beth, death. go a bit sort of goth.
Death. I've written that down.
You spelled that wrong.
Hmm?
You spelled that wrong.
I don't think I did.
No, that's correct.
That's right.
Death. It's
We'll,
got an A in it.
I
No,
think
it
we're
doesn't.
all right with the spelling, thanks, Beth.
Right. Should we have another?
Do you remember the next joke?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's
okay.
have a bit more upright, sort of chest out, upright, chin up. Everything comes out more if everything's up. So do this next joke with that. Let's see that.
Okay.
Don't slouch.
My flatmate owns an air fryer, which I think is the closest my generation will ever get to owning a house.
Went a bit robotic there, didn't it? I think the chin had the opposite effect of what I was hoping.
I think you mean a hairdryer, don't you? There's no such thing as an air fryer. I mean, how would that work?
Yeah.
You
can't
fry
fry
things. You say it.
Well, it hardly needs saying, does it? You can't fry things in air, can you?
Am I being fried right now? It's silly, isn't it?
Silly,
Very
yeah.
silly. Well, that is obviously you laughed at that, so maybe use that.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
You could say that. Let's go with your air fryer thing, whatever it is. But then afterwards say, air fryer? What's that? Am I being fried right now?
Lovely.
Laughter.
Okay. My flatmate owns an air fryer, which I think is the closest my generation will ever get to owning a house. Air fryer. What's that? Am I being fried right now?
Lovely, absolutely lovely.
You could take out the house thing.
Yes, the house thing's a bit of a downer.
My flatmate owns an air fryer. Air fryer, what's that?
Take out the flatmate bit. Air fryer. Am I being fried right now in the air?
Yes, lovely.
It's like a slogan, isn't it?
Yeah, I can see you doing that on stage.
I could have this one.
It's all yours, yeah.
We've got to get something out of this, haven't we?
Yeah. Air fryer. Am I being fried right now? Yes.
Absolutely lovely.
She doesn't get
Lovely.
it, but
No.
that's okay.
Quite sophisticated, I suppose. Do you live in a house?
I live in a flat, yeah.
Is it part of a larger building?
Yeah.
It's the best kind.
Above a funeral director.
Is it?
Yeah.
You need to find little things from within your own, what might be your own mundane little life, but it will have funny things in it, and that's probably one of them. Could come back to the tsunami thing, the wave. So we got Eva Brown. They make hairdryers.
Right, yes, perfect.
Yes?
Yeah,
Am I right?
Absolutely,
Am
yes,
I
they
right?
do, yes.
They do, don't they? Whether or not she was involved doesn't matter. We got Eva Brown, thank you. Dresden firebombing.
I'd forgotten about that.
There we are, he's drowned. Your funeral parlour's on the beach, you live in the flat up above it. He comes in, hair soaking wet. I mean, it's the least of his problems, obviously, at this point in a way. Good, well, crikey, we have transformed that.
Do you want to do another joke?
Yeah, okay. Last time I saw my granny.
Do you want a bit of bounty? They got two bits.
Oh, yes, please.
It's quite nice the way they just do the
Lovely.
two. Isn't it? So like,
Could I have the whole bit?
yeah, oh yeah, and one each, mate. One each. Perfect.
Oh, I don't like coconut actually.
Do you want to swap it for a Kit Kat?
No,
You chew that now, so I don't.
I like to challenge myself.
No. Let me know if you want some Kit Kat though, because it's just there.
Okay.
She was doing a joke, I think.
Yeah.
You were doing a joke then, Beth.
Carry on. Fancy a drink? Shall I go get a drink?
I fancy a piss and a drink. Yeah, it was just a piece. No, I'm alright actually. Save the other one for me though, if you would.
That was a
bit
clean
later.
That was a clean snap, wasn't it? Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah, lovely.
Very good.
Yeah. Nicely done.
I was taking a cigarette out of a pack.
One of those old films.
Yeah.
Oh, you're still here. Good. Were you doing a joke? Okay, off you go.
Let's keep this train trucking. That's the saying, isn't it? Keep the train trucking.
You sounded like an American then. You been to America?
I haven't.
You'd fit in, right? You'd fit in so well.
Let's keep the train trucking, fellas. Howdy.
Lovely. Lovely. I can see you now in a diner or a...
Ordering my eggs easy up. Easy up eggs. Give me those eggs sunny side.
Sunny side.
Partner.
The sunny side of the road. Yeah, I've never been to America either.
Have you not?
I've been to America.
Have you? Why didn't you say something?